portfolio green. Know it'll be read again like books we found when we was 10. Playing with fake online friends, why would y'all pretend? Like umpires who call you out when you were safely in. Thought we hit it out the park, but we was chasing the wind. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough? Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough? Decisions we chose, nipped it on the bud, hit it on the nose, but it boils down to eeny miny moles. Those who act like they know when the pressure on they fold. Some gave up their life to save they brothers, while others froze. For the youth out of control, they got a place for you when it's up the road. Find a way to stay free and you struck gold. Life on the line praying to grow old. Came a long way from having blunts rolled. Top of the mountain is cold. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough?
About my phone call.
Super damn life living if you tune into my channel right now.
Easy to tell who are your real friends. Secret animosities, they blow like the wind. Treat you just like family, but not the loving type.
Friday night.
Probably don't get too close. Trust it always depends.
In here early,
Pray the Lord forgive
earlier
us for
than
all of our
expected.
sins.
Didn't plan to be here until like
Beyond the
like
allegory,
midnight.
after the walls
But
caved in. Not much
yeah,
to
that's how
say.
it goes
Damn, they
sometimes.
acting like the slave man. Different dreams, but they seem like the same plan. Separated by space-time, walking on different lands. Smiles on their face, hide in their heart with the shake of a hand. Wash it all away like water to sand. Been through too much to fall for they scams. Near-death experience.
I had entirely different
through
plans
that door, it wasn't
tonight.
jammed. Where most would give up or ran. Had to stand and fight. Or
But
die
what my
where we
plans were,
stand.
it did not go according to plan.
Respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Undermine the respect, won't get you a check. One-sided
So we gonna come kick it with
misunderstanding,
y'all.
you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Just don't got
play the
time to
Unreleased.
argue with some herbs online. To focus on the
Normally this
profane
be a
and
day for like
divine.
mixing the
Caught
music,
in a
but
bond of your
right now we got
own
so much
making,
that we're working on
that's
registering and all
Project
that.
don't make it dimes. This
just
all
holding
design
on
put
crazy
together
music
fresh as
come out.
lemon lime. Act
But
like they
I'm
got
super
flow,
pleased,
but
I'm
all just
super
hit no
grateful.
swimming sign. Veils get peeled
Even
like
with things not
clementines.
going my way,
No back and forth, this isn't tennis time.
it could always get worse.
But in their mind,
So,
they cross the finish
whatever
line.
it is,
Dumb is still being alive,
I'm just glad to
claiming
be
the
back
greatest
at the
alive.
spot.
Only a few survive.
And
for
not in
eternity.
somebody's emergency
Not
room.
burying you alive when the mic just
When
occurs.
somebody's
When you know you live forever,
holding
no
cell.
sense of urgency while most
Not that the
rap
bar
like
is
they
that
in
low,
desperate need of
yeah,
emergency.
but
Make it
we
to the
take these
promised
things for
land.
granted,
We'll be the
health and
first to
freedom.
see cosmic supreme rest
Especially
that
on
held
Friday night.
universally.
So if you
Undermine
out there on those
respect,
roads,
won't get you a check.
definitely
One-sided misunderstanding,
be
you know what comes
precautious.
next. We're like the old school movies without the
I like to believe like I take my time and I observe all the road and traffic law and things of that nature. But even with that, man, you run into a curb and blow out a tire, and then next thing you know, you on the sidewalk. Or you driving with your hazards on to get wherever you need to go. So yeah, super pleased, super grateful. Everything always works out. No matter how bad it gets, it always works out. Probably the work of one of those who was praying on my downfall.
Grandma told me, baby, go to the top. She long gone, just
Well, yeah, we're gonna play this Unreleased in the background. We're gonna kick it. You got any questions? Let me know. You got anything you want to hear? Also, let me know. Sky Law, what's her name? Sky? What's the word, Sky? Welcome to my live. You listen to hip hop, listen to rap music.
But we here for the green till we harvest the crop. But just name of the scam, you guaranteed to get blocked. Like it or not, hit tickets with the nerds and the jocks. Currency swap, sweet Pretty damn peppermint snot. Playing at our own risk like we pulling the slots.
I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches.
Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions.
I'm gonna turn the music up right now.
Ain't I never
I'll be back.
underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions.
Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. Butter and eggs, cover the spread. Thinking about pixels and JPEGs. Do your own research in the NFT teacher. Never trust a word a KOL said. Lovely lips, cherry red. We don't go to bed just to get ahead. Can't be spoon fed. Wanna stack a couple crumbs to a loaf of garlic bread. Looking for that perfect match like a newlywed. Lovely know what charge since she dropped dead gorgeous. Not impressed if your bag is enormous. Plus knows everything worthwhile takes time. Not betting on the head, bet the tortoise. Never giving up the keys to the fortress. Self-custody, can't let them extort us. Code give us more trust, keep our affairs in order. Transaction on chain, digital brick and mortar.
I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches.
Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions.
Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions.
Lock into all your games, outshine your misses.
Sometimes yes, this is it. It's a collection of 88 songs from our private collection, and we play it for those who don't want to be on Spotify, Apple Music. They can come to my YouTube channel, listen to the music. Sometimes we do live sessions. Sometimes we record live. Sometimes we just kick it and talk and communicate and have conversation. Sometimes we philosophize. Yeah. Right now for tonight, yeah, this is what's probably going to be for the whole time. Like I said, we growing my channel. I think we had like 309. We're growing to 400, and you know, I did long form content for a while, but I haven't done a long form content video in over a year. I just go live now, so we just kick back, and sometimes people come in here and ask questions. Sometimes the chat is very active, sometimes it's not. But for tonight, this might be what it is for the entire time.
Holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice.
Hope that answers your question.
What's the real cost of living life in the past? And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? It won't be mountain pine, suppose the way it is by design. When you F up to bounce back, you gotta climb. No use of excuse, not liking what it is when that's the bottom line. Add to the pie, then take a slice. That's the way we dine. The world of how you thinking you behind. When you way ahead, when it's time to get up, can't stay in bed. The hater felt it was their duty to speak untruly with what they said. But we don't hear that when we on the ledge, way over the edge. Time is short, X marks the spot, make just wanna find it more. Talk a good game, but what they lying for? Like did a meteor really strike and kill off the dinosaurs? Man gotta be a walking weapon to eat with the carnivores. Someone fruit off the vine, dine rap over beats from 2009. Stick with it, be patient, self-mastery's not in the mind. Like planting a seed, wanting it to grow before it's time. When you remove all the dirt, guess what you gon' find? When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past?
wasn't ready.
Nearly died, but lived like time on my side. Hating on a man you never met won't help you survive. It's like when jealousy and envy collide. They ain't never put no cars in my garage. Abstract art where words converge into a collage. Lovey saw just in the flesh, thought she saw a mirage. The man of her dreams, but she couldn't spot the scene like it was camouflage. Rogue agent of self-sabotage. Put it in audio format, book division doesn't pause. Eyes blurred by the flaws, but we glad that they yours. Our verses echo thoughts like they was memoirs. And unless they yours, you never know the story behind the scars. Lessons in the wars, victory behind the doors. While the king sleep in ivory towers, of course. With the powers of force, where the flowers devoured by the horse. Underneath the stars connected to the source. So many, can't even count my blessings. 9 trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings. No use getting high, dime higher than standards. Head in the cloud, couldn't care less what the land does. Once where the sand was, thrived in oasis. Path of the sacred and profane, got a wait list. Dime no lie, get flying a pair of K-Swiss. D-Space 9, not Odo, but just can shapeshift. Chocolate from Mississippi's, but the watch Swiss. You could read open Torno, but couldn't clock this. Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, we could hop, skip, and land on the other side without a splash or a drop get drip. In these blue coppery loafers that look like moccasins. Yet the truth is, it's not what you wear, it's how you're within. Habitually just crossing lines that are paper thin. Rap like this more than me, and it's always been. Why your favorite social media rapper pretends he was crowned to begin, but then grounded in sin. So many, can't even count my blessings. 9 trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings.
I wasn't ready.
He's chosen to live the life of a Ruroni who doesn't kill. There's no way he's leaving to go to Kyoto.
Happy in life? Well, listen to this now. Don't be like just to wait for light to sit you down. Nigga, happen in the breath. Shorter than an instant, plan to stay together. Sail off into the distance, new sacrifice before the afterlife. Love you one acting right, head to shoulders, no getting over. Play the damn fool, see the real you. Burn my eyes like baby shampoo, know I can swim. That's why we jumped off in your damn pool. Pain made slow us down, but grit made us move. Gamble with our crumbs, more to parlay on the fan dude. Mysteries, laws of nature, can't do what you can do. Walk on hot sand without sandals. There's a time for that, right now it's the time for this. Put up more shots for the shots we missed. Ignorance is bliss. Get there, follow the flares of a cosmic kiss. 2 days right after Christmas, what did I miss? If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
It's hard enough to stay encouraged, but when the pill in your hand, it's not the time to be nervous. Was taught to fish, then to flourish. I had to fight with it on the line to get it above the surface. Shout out who wanna hurt us. Sociopathic thoughts trying to convince us to. But we ain't do it so that don't concern us. Staying far from the gossip and controversy they get stirred up. And that's with that old school flow, they like word up. The abduction chronicles, the prophecies return up. A man born with a heart of hate who had to learn love. Dig knives in your back, pushes and shoves. Forgive those close enough to hug. Programs bug, codes open source but written in blood. Plugged, born after the flood. This message by the end of the song was self-destruct. If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000
it take is one bar from the fun to start. When you focus on the art, you really couldn't care less about the charge. Miss my wife, whispering our prayers, kissing on my scars. When it came time to go our separate ways, did it, and that's why God. Trust life is effortless, never really been a try hard. 250,000 air miles later at the sky bar. Shine bright for a moment, then disappear like a dying star. Believe science, they told us by this time we'd have flying cars. Pierce to the lion's heart, farewell to our lovey sayonara. Go against just word like breaking the law. Pay the right price to the president, might get you a pardon. Hustle in the darkness when you feel your dreams are the farthest. Moves get made regardless. Celebrate like if the government and the state both drop the charges. Like a straight shooter looking down range, hitting targets. Given the current state of affairs, thank God we marvelous. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise like the sun does. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise just like the sun does. Never hear dying crying out by a humbug, even when at times he outnumbered. Stay down to rise like the sun does. Stay down to rise just like the sun does. Don can bring that feeling back, revealing the facts. He ain't lived in the city for over 10 years. Inbound, quit crying while you shedding tears. Word to our gap tooth, never getting veneers. Through the years, love appeared through solid cheers. Different from my peers, the way our flows echo in your ears. Stream of consciousness, trusted what my spirit hears. But clarity is everything, so we gon' keep it clear. Know a few brothers out the 5 borough who keep it thorough. Never did it one project at a time, dime dozen plural. In the season of Leo and Virgo, LaGuardia, the Hartsfield Jackson, in the silver fox fur coat. Final destination MCO. Don come around social media, get rappers, they get extra defensive though. Let's talk beat, sample selection unforgettable. The tracks be the outfits, the verses be the centerfold. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise like the sun does. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise just like the sun does. Never hear dying crying out by a humbug, even when at times he outnumbered. Stay down to rise like the sun does. Stay down to rise just like the sun does.
I wasn't ready.
Just love traveling, Brooklyn to Maryland. On back block, Fraggle Rocks got pitched like javelins. Watch bust down the brick, so much snow to our teenage eyes. It looked like an avalanche. Right guard passed the ball to the man with the hottest hand. Sample sound like the dusty hills of Rajasthan. Those rappers don't see the truth written in the sand. For van life, we knew that wasn't the plan. After a 2-year drought without a house, time to get up out the jam. When you can't do what you like, do what you can. Yes, there's strength and supply, but that relies on demand.
Let's see, he has some more questions. Red Foreign Dome. Rapping. Let's Talk Beats, make it all the beats. So yes, beats, lyrics, you made, yes, indeed. I did. That says an 88 song catalog. Everything was recorded between, let me turn my music down. Everything was recorded between 2025 2026. Got a second chance at life, and this is been my creative expression and my art, communicating that. So nothing is listened in sequence, even though they are in specific albums. But if you actually listen to the lyrics in the songs, it is telling a story of basically my recovery, my movement towards stability, and the process of sustaining all of that.
Westchester to Brooklyn Heights, rare, well dressed, fresh as white, get fly as kite, all white, one for funerals and the heights. Never get sights cause the storms roll through twice. The ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. Do the ends justify the means
Thanks
when
for
it feeds the
listening.
fam. Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the
what's the
stands.
word, man?
No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan.
We in here a little early tonight. We were planning to get back in here today. It was like around 11, but our night got cut short and brought us back home. They got to put out fires, but this fire is going to have to blaze until tomorrow morning. So thank the Lord for roadside hazard with the loved ones blowout tires. I don't know in your city, but potholes are crazy in my town. So it's not that outlandish that would happen, but yeah, that could be a meltdown for some people. So yeah, we in here a little bit early tonight. Yeah, walking, talking miracles, man. So we talk about like walking, talking miracles. I think everybody, to some degree, whether they realize it or not, yeah, man. It's like, I don't want to say it's like juggling chainsaws and drinking water from a fire hydrant. But it's, like, how can you drink from the fire hydrant with the fire hydrant with the pressure? It's not drinkable at all. Just getting blasted, but somehow staying hydrated. And like I said, Most High will be verified anytime our adversaries and our enemies, like, they're actually our best teachers. That's why, something like over time we've learned, like, friends and allies, they are excellent teachers as well. But the education you get from the enemy, man, like, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. And they don't want to teach you. They want to take you out, for real. They want to get you out of there. But, man, so, like, yeah, so I'm at this phase of life. Anytime things don't go my way or according to my plans, I look at that as an opportunity, because it gives me a great time to ask that question. What did I learn? What did I learn? And sometimes just sitting with that, man, like you say, all grace to the Almighty. Yeah, Most High will be verified. So we say over here, Most High will be verified. And like it was the Most High will to have everything that has occurred today as it occurred. It couldn't have occurred any other way, with the unlimited variety of things and the ways that it could have gone. So, yeah, man, super grateful, super thankful, and eager for not to be in the future, but in this moment, thankful, and see what he got in store. Because, like I said, when things don't go our way or according to our plans, what I've come to realize a lot of times is because I didn't consult my plan with the chief commander. I consulted my plan with myself. And a lot of times it's like, no, you got to take that to the Lord. And when we do that, man, it just changes everything. Man, it changes everything. And like I said, be able to keep a half smile on our face, because we could be walking around here with the stank face, angry, and there's room for. I don't justify it, but that is also a possibility. So it's like, to be able to be presented with these fires and watch the flames and feel the heat. We say crunches abs hot from the heat from the pan. So when we feel the heat, but it's not enough to burn us. It burns us a little bit, but it's not like third-degree burns, like where it's like real serious emergency burns and asphyxiating from the smoke. Like, we're able to move and make the necessary adjustments. And there's always something my grandfather used to tell me: he would tell me things like, you don't have any problems if there's a solution. And I always used to, like, I would take that on face value and I would accept it. You know, I've always was very close with my grandfather. And he was one of them old, you know, tough as nails type guy. Yeah, I'll talk to you like this. You don't have any problems if you can find a solution. Well, like I said, them tough as nails type, being born in the 30s and 40s, them type of guys. So, you know, I carry that with me to this day. That if there's a solution, man, we don't got no problems, man. We don't got no problems. Whatever the enemy puts in front of us that looks like a problem, the solution is there. The enemy's relying on us being so drawn back by the problem to recognize the solution, to then thus know moving forward that we don't got a problem in the first place, because we got access to the solution, and the Lord always makes the solution. It's always there. It's always there. It's never not there. So it's like super pleased, super grateful, super thankful for that, for having that, what we kind of say like that clarity, as opposed to the confusion. I think a lot of times the confusion can be life or death. So many times, like, being confused and not being able to figure out like what's right in front of you, not what's behind, not what's to the left, not what's to the right. Like, we climbing this mountain, we not looking to the left, we not looking to the right. you try to scale this doggone mountainside. We not you looking behind you. Yeah, player, you gonna get yourself hurt doing that, man. We gotta look where we looking right ahead of us. And even sometimes like that, like, man, these potholes, you could be eyes on the road, hands 10 and 2, and when them potholes pop up, it's like, slow down, man. I could have avoided. I couldn't. We say, I wasn't ready. Nah, I wasn't ready. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Man. Yeah, like I said, somebody came in here earlier and said, is this all before they kind of figured out what we were doing over here, but it's like, is this what it is the whole time? And I'm like, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, it could be that. That's what all could be, just the visualizer and the music, but sometimes we get in and chop it up. I think that's good. Like, I continue to want to have that kind of be a part of this channel. Like I said, we slowly growing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people been hitting me up and they like, man, now you had 300 subscribers. I'm like, yeah, I see. But it's really not just about that, because we've always been able to figure out reach. Like, we can get the reach, but it's creating an environment where, like I said, like, it's not gonna be no just run of the mill. And it's like, those conversations are useful, I suppose, but I don't want to really talk about other rappers and what they're doing. And I think we could kick game about the business, but I haven't really seen enough artists that I think a lot of times artists, like producers and rappers, when they come in here, they kind of lurk more so, and that's cool, because like, lurking is what I do best. That's one of my best skill sets, is knowing how to lurk. So, and I'm not against that, but the ones who are kind of like thirsty and eager for like that understanding of the business, I haven't really seen too many of them. But I think as the channel continues to grow, we will, and I definitely want to have an educational component. That's something that I'm looking into right now. I definitely want to have a education component as it relates to not just teaching the game, teaching the business, because the business thrives off of guys not knowing the business. That's what the business thrives off of. So they can lock them in for 15, 20 years. So they're not really going to be looking to, let's just say, amplify the messaging that equips younger people and older people with, the information that is most useful for this music business. 'Cause this music business is shady. Why anybody would think to dedicate any part of their life to participate in the music business, that let me know off rip your bread ain't done. But I get it, and I empathize with guys. 'Cause a lot of times it's a lot of victims, man. And it's like guys, cause we don't identify as like victims. Like, if anything, we the victors. Even when we lose, like we find a way to be victorious. So the music business, especially with rap and production, it makes a lot of victims. And then there's like communities of like who got scammed the most, who got played the most, who got let down the most. Let's compare who carries the most horror story for being kicked around in the music business. And that's just not my it's not my experience, and it's not my interest at all. Yeah, man, like slowly but surely, like I said, you've been here for, like I said, I don't really keep count per se, but Lord willing, when we get to the 200th, 900th, like we already like around like 427. I think you came to the channel like around like I was like around like 150, 200. So yeah, man, you've been around for. You would definitely be, like you say, OG. You would definitely be an OG on the channel as it relates, as we continue to, like I say, Most High will be verified. I think that this is because YouTube is changing. It's not what it was, and I think that there's still a great opportunity to do some of the things that I'm interested in doing, like especially with playing the music. Like this is just on letstalkbeats.com. That's the only place people will be able to go listen to it. Now, anybody who wants to be like a part of the music, they can come over here and they can actually like listen to the catalog. And this has become my distribution vehicle of getting some of the music out there, but still being able to keep it structured how I like it to be like a private collection. Even though we have some scale and we have opportunity to reach more people, like the people in Russia, like all over the place, all over the world, all over the United States. But I still think that it's still